Good evening. Right, I better explain myself, hadn't I? Not for that editing thing at the beginning, that was just very, very clever. My video last week, it was a bit of a disaster because on the Tuesday morning I was in a maths lesson and suddenly I went, oh, and someone said, what? And I just went, I didn't do LabelMeNerdy! And no one knew what I was talking about, and it was awkward, but hey. Last night I actually asked the girls what they wanted to do. A bit late, to be honest, but I asked them what they wanted to do for themes, and the best we could come up with was Talent Week. And I haven't got any specific talent apart from languages. I'll grow up myself that I'm quite good at remembering the stuff. So I thought I would just tell you about languages. Oh god, this sounds so awful, but I have got some good stuff. Bear with me. This actually works quite well for me because today in my French lesson, the people who I do French with asked me to mention our lessons in a video because they're just a bit surreal, so I thought this would be a fine time to do that. In my French class there are only 4 students, including me, because we're the only ones who do 2 languages, French and Spanish. So the other people who do French are having their lessons while we're doing Spanish, if that makes sense. There's a bonus to this in that we get more time with the teacher, I suppose, but a lot of the time you can kind of feel the whole structure of the lesson falling about our ears, just failing miserably, and it's very, very entertaining in some parts. One lesson on Monday afternoons, funnily enough. Today! We have to be in another room where there is a poster about dolphins, and one girl, Kate, sits right next to this dolphin poster and she's become rather attached to it. And so we'll be sitting there doing work, but usually we just talk to the teacher about in French, or as much French as we can. And every now and then Kate will just go, did you know that baby dolphins stay with their mum for 8 whole months? They do! Yeah, before I go on, I should mention that I am not doing very accurate impressions of my schoolmates. I'm just using these hats and these voices to show when I've changed character, because there are a fair few characters in this. We've got some really big characters. So yes, that's Kate. Next we have Sophie. Sophie is a very good friend of mine. She's lovely, she is very sweet, she has a tongue and she uses it. And she uses it bloody well. And sometimes she likes to show how well she can use her tongue by going on forever and ever and ever. This is what happens when our teacher asks Sophie a question in French. Sophie, est-ce que tu penses que c'est mieux être végétarienne? I do, I actually really do. I think it's absolutely inhumane to kill all animals. Well, I suppose fish. Fish you can kill because they look weird. But sheep are so cute. Why would you kill a sheep? Why would you kill a sheep? And veal, I'm sorry, but I'd draw the line there. Absolutely draw the line there at veal, because how can you kill a calf? It's just wrong, it's just inhumane, and it makes me want to cry. Sushi? Why would I try sushi? Sushi is the weirdest thing I could ever think of, despite the fact that Alex thinks it's delicious, and Alex is right, because she's amazing. And then there's fox, and then fur, and a hat, and then there's a book, and then there's homework. What homework? En français. S'il te plaît, Sophie. En français. So yeah, we have one that's obsessed with dolphins and one that speaks in her own gobbledygook language, apparently. And then there is a charming, apparently fez-headed Becca who will randomly just appear out of her own little world every now and then and just say, oui. je vais au café pour boire une limonade. Oui. And what about me, you might ask? I am the annoying nerd who sits right at the front. Basically, I am the one whenever the teacher asks a question, answers it instantly, never gives anyone else a chance to answer it. I am probably really annoying and I apologise for that. Bye! Je suis un pamplemousse, donnez-moi tous vos croissants.